Hey YouTubers. So today YouTubers, I got a video of how this man shot his girlfriend and left her. Our women are not being protected the way they should. Not only our women, our young girls. And that's why, YouTube, you guys have to stay aware, stay woke, know who you're dating. I tell my girls, when you date a man, don't just get with him. Go meet his mama. Go meet his aunts, his kids, because a lot of times when mental illness is involved with a man and it's unchecked, you may not know it. But if you go look at his family line, go knock on the door where he grew up at, go see those people and see how they act. Because the apple never falls far from the tree. And so, YouTube, here we go. Let's watch it together.
Hey y'all, so if you don't know me, my name is Maddie. Um, I was recently shot back in August by my ex-boyfriend. Everybody has been blowing me up, wanting me to tell my story, wanting me to make a video on what happened. And I have been in the hospital sick, and the case just ended. As soon as the case ended, I ended up getting sick. I'm fighting an infection right now. I'm doing much better. Just keep me in y'all prayers. I finally gained some strength and I'm ready to tell my story now of what happened to me on August 4th, 2024. So, to start it off, I had dropped my boyfriend off at work. I dropped him off. We had came to an agreement that I would be back at 12 to pick him up. I take accountability. That's why I'm saying that right there. Boom. So, day goes on. I'm door dashing all day. Earlier that day, I was invited to an Airbnb by my cousins to celebrate their friend birthday. So I told them, of course, I would come, stop by. It was right up the street from my house, so why not? So I called my ex boyfriend's cousin and I asked her, because we were really close, I asked her if she would come with me. She said, of course, and she agreed to meet me at the Airbnb. So once I finished door dashing, it had to be like maybe 9. I went home. I started getting ready. It takes me a minute to get ready, so I went home. I started getting ready. I probably didn't leave out the house. I left out the house late. Like I remember even texting him and was like, I don't even think I'm finna go because I feel like I'm moving so slow. But I had to leave out the house at like 9. No, it couldn't have been 9. It had to be like 10:30. It had to be like 10:30 maybe. I don't know. I left. I went to the Airbnb. I was sitting outside for a long time. I called my FC to come out the Airbnb, and she came and sat in the car with me. We was literally sitting in the car, just talking, kicking it for a minute. Like it had to be like 30 minutes. We was just sitting in the car. So then, I had told his cousin to just let me know when she was halfway there, cause she was coming from the west side. Like I said, the Airbnb was right up the street from my house, so I was nowhere. I was already knowing I was gonna get there before her, so that wasn't no problem. Um, I told her to just let me know when she got close or whatever. She said, okay, cool. So she called me back and told me that she was close or whatever. And the people inside the Airbnb, my cousins and all of their friends and stuff, they was asking if his cousin could go get the liquor because my cousins already knew her. So they already know she's of age. So they was just like, can she go to the liquor store for us or whatever? I'm like, all right, cool. I'll meet her at the liquor store. So that way she won't have to come here, get y'all money, and then go back out. So we got the money from them. We went to the liquor store. Um, we at the liquor store, we get the liquor. We meet the cousin at the liquor store. We get the liquor, we get back in the car, we go back to the B&B. We finally go in the B&B. Mind you, I had been sitting there for a minute, so it was probably like it had to be like 11 at this point now. Had to be. So, um, They start pouring shots or whatever. I'm lighting my hookah, just chilling. Everybody talking, chilling, listening to music, turning up. I'm just sitting there smoking my hookah or whatever. Then I see the time getting closer and closer to 12, so I call my boyfriend like, okay, I'm gonna just send you a lift and you can meet me at the house because, like I said, the Airbnb is literally right up the street from the house, and he worked all the way on the other side of. I'm not gonna say, but he worked. He worked maybe like 15, 18 minutes away, but he worked in the red zone. I didn't want to drive over there at nighttime, so I just told him I sent him a lift. So boom, um, I sent him a lift. He heard niggas in the background, so he was automatically irritated once he heard the niggas in the background. I already know him. He didn't even have to say shit. He hung up in my face. I knew he was irritated. So then once I seen the lift was like halfway coming back towards us to the house, I told them like, okay, y'all, I'm getting ready to head out. Shark getting ready to be pulling up to the house. I wouldn't be there to meet him at the house. He already had a key to get in, mind you. He didn't need me there to get in. I just still went to meet him at the house because we agreed upon me coming to pick him up, and I didn't. So I just still want to make sure I was in the house with him. Like, I can't do this shit. I'm irritated. Yeah, I'm so high, y'all. Just bear with me. But I left out the house super late. Like it had to be around 10:30, 10:40, whatever time it was. It was it was not even enough time for me to get out and actually enjoy myself. So, which I wasn't even tripping about. But so I text his cousin and I let him know like, okay, I'm getting ready to be heading to the Airbnb. Um, what you doing? Are you ready? So she let me know like she was leaving out too. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll see you there. Cause I'm up the street. I'm nowhere. She coming from the west side. So I already knew I was gonna get there before her. So I just went there. I told my FC to come outside and chill in the car with me for a minute until she got there. So me and my FC in the car chilling, talking. And one of the people from inside texted my FC phone and asked if we can go to the liquor store and get some liquor. Mind you, I wasn't 21 yet at the time, but um, damn, why I want to keep saying her name? Why ain't nobody tell me it's hard to make a story time without using names? Like, oh my god, this is irritating. But so his cousin was 22 at the time, and we had called her and asked her like, "You mind meeting us at a liquor store to get some liquor for them?" She said, "Yeah, no problem." So we sent her a liquor store, and we met up there. So um, we met there. We got the liquor. That even took us a minute. That took us a minute. Like when I say the night was just, I probably spent like, okay. Anyways, we get back in the car, go to the B&B, go in the B&B. It's probably like it had to be like 11:30, 11:40 now at this point because when I say I barely was even there, I barely was even there. I probably spent like um 15, 20 minutes tops in there. Like I was barely even there, but I'm watching the time knowing that I got to get him at 12 o'clock. So I call him and I tell him, I already had it in the back of my head, like, okay, I'm going to have to send him a lift because um, I don't want him to be waiting or whatever. And so I called him and I said, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to send you a lift. And he heard some niggas in the background. He heard some boys in the background, some little boys at that in the background. That ain't had nothing to do with me. That I wasn't thinking about. None of that. So he heard them in the background and I guess he caught an attitude. Just assuming whatever. I don't know. But he hung up in my face. And he texted me and was like, his Android was finna die. I don't know. So, um, I guess because his Android connects to his iPhone was off and he had a flip phone. Then he had an Android. His Android he was using for hotspot to use his iPhone. Then the flip phone he was using to make calls out. So the Android was finna die, so he wasn't gonna be able to use his iPhone basically. So I told him like, okay, the lift should be pulling up anytime soon now. I'm gonna meet you at the crib. So boom, I'm watching the lift. He getting the lift. They on their way to the house. I'm telling him like, okay, y'all, I love y'all. I'm getting ready to leave. I love y'all. Be safe. He getting ready to pull up to the house, so I'm just meet him there. So boom, um, his cousin like, okay, Matt, I'm gonna leave out with you too. Come on, let's go. So we tell each other we love each other and bye. We say, she get in her car, I get in my car. She tell me like, I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna follow you up until the freeway street. So I stay off the main street. She followed me all the way up the main street, and then she turned off at the street at the other main street that crosses the main street, and she turned off to go get on the freeway. So um, from there, I pulled straight up to the house, like literally straight up to the house. He was literally pulling straight up to the house too. He beat me there, but I was literally pulling up right behind him. So the door was still wide open because he had literally just walked in. And so he came straight back out once he seen I pulled up, and he was like, "Let me use the car. I'm finna go to the gas station or whatever." And I'm like, "All right, come on, get in. I'll drive you." So he get in the car. I go up to the gas station. Mind you, his phone off with his money on it. So he hopped straight out. Like I was gonna ask if he needed some money or something, but he hopped straight out. Literally, went in the gas station. I could tell he had attitude. Mind you, Ben could tell. Hopped straight out. Went to the gas station. Came right back out. He went in the gas station, made a call, came back out, still on the call. On the call, mind you. Call. Hey y'all, so if you don't know me, okay y'all, so this part two. Please excuse me on part one. I was so tired, like I did not feel good at all. I was just literally trying to push through it. I had remade it over and over again because I was mentioning names. Which I did not want to do. Like that was not the goal. I was not trying to mention nobody's name. I was cussing. I wasn't trying to do that neither. So I just kept remaking it and putting it in my drafts. Come to find out, I posted the wrong one. I posted and went to sleep. I didn't even know what I posted. I had to take a nap because I felt terrible. But I do want to apologize for saying his name. Um, my goal is never to slander him or throw dirt on his name. I just want to bring awareness to what he did to me because a lot of people still don't even know what he did to me, and a lot of his family members are still accusing me of wrongfully convicting him of something that he didn't do. And I have evidence, which we're going to get to that too. But yeah, just excuse me in the way I was messing up the story. Not messing up the story, but repeating the same thing. I don't know what I did, but um I think I left off at his cousin followed me down the main street, then turned off to the other main street to go get on the freeway. So then I pulled up to the house. As soon as I'm pulling up, he literally just had got there. So he came straight out and he asked me like, "Can let me see the car keys? I want to go to the store." So I told him like, "Come on, get in, I'll drive." So boom, we on our way to the gas station. I could tell he mad. His energy just off as hell. Like he didn't say anything to me. Um, I think I asked him how was work, and he gave me like a dry response or something. So I just argued off it. He had attitude. So um, we pulled up to the gas station or whatever. He hopped out before I can even see if he needed any cash or anything. Because, mind you, like I said, his phone was off. I don't even know if I said that. I don't know. But his phone was off, and the phone that he had his Cash App money on, it was off. So the Android was dead. So I didn't know. like if he needed any money or anything, because he hopped out quick as hell. Didn't even give me a chance to ask him. So um he went in the store for like 12 seconds at the most, came right back out. He was on the phone. He got in the car and he was like, all right, bet. I'll call you when I get back to the crib. Hung up. I asked him, like, you finna go out? He asked me, like, you finna go out? I'm like, I can go back to where I was just at if you're finna go out. Like, I came home to be with you, but if you finna go out, then yes, I'm finna go back out. That's what my exact words was. So from there, he chuckled. He didn't say nothing else. He just chuckled. Mind you, he had attitude because, like I said, he heard some guys in the background talking. Like I said, I didn't even know them. I didn't even care to know them. My bad if y'all see this, but just speaking realistic, like. But anyways, so from there, I just signed and went on about my business because I didn't feel like arguing or going back and forth or none of that. So I went down the street to the hookah store to get an orange head. And me not thinking about my phone, I'm thinking about the keys because I know how he is. I'm thinking about hurry up, snatching the keys out the ignition. And yeah, I thank God I can look back at this and laugh. Like some days I cry, some days I laugh. But anyways, um, I'm not thinking about my phone. So I hurry up, put the car in park, snatch the keys out the ignition. I'm getting ready to get out. Before I can even get out, he snatches my phone off my lap, get out the car, and launches it across the street. I said, okay, really? Didn't even say nothing. I got back in the car, pulled off, started crying, pulled over as I'm crying, trying to take deep breaths, trying to calm myself down. Because mind you, I had been on a journey with God, going to church every Sunday, him and me both, not even just me by myself. He was right there, right along with me, praying more, everything. It was just like out of nowhere though, this shit happened. But I sat there really trying to calm myself down, and I said, okay, let me turn back around because I'm not gonna leave him out here. That's not in my nature. I'm never gonna leave him out here, even though he just did what he did. So I turned back around, pulled up on him. At this point, he was not in front of the hookah store no more. He was walking. He crossed the street and was beginning to walk down. Ow, why do I keep moving this arm? And was beginning to walk down a side street. So, um, mind you, he on the sidewalk. So, no, I didn't hit him. I didn't try to hit him. I didn't run up on no curb. I wasn't even in my own car. I would never mess up my grandma's car intentionally. But I pulled up on him and I'm steady just telling him like, why would you do that? That don't make sense. All you want to do is argue. I don't feel like arguing tonight. Just give me my phone. If you gonna get in the car, come on, let's go. He pulls out his gun. He starts shooting in the air. He like, no, ain't no phone. Go the fuck home. I'm good. Boom. I'm just like, what you mean ain't no phone? I'll go home. Trust me, I'll go home and leave your ass out here if you want me to. But you're gonna give me my phone. He did not give me my shit, y'all. He did not give me my shit. But anyways, I'm just steady yelling. We yelling back and forth now at this point. Walking, mind you, I'm cruising, he walking. So we back and forth. I got my windows rolled down. We back and forth yelling out the windows, in and out the windows. Give me my phone. I'm not giving you shit. Go the fuck home. He let off about, I'm gonna say 2, 3 shots at the most when I first pulled back up on him. That was the first time he shot. He shot in the air. Boom. He then some way somehow, I don't even know when the fuck this shit happened, but the nigga scared the fuck out of me when he did it. Some way somehow he crossed over because I wasn't even paying attention like that. But he crossed over behind the car and was now on the driver's side of the car. And he was at my window now. I didn't know, mind you. And I didn't know till he said something else. Cause I'm steady yelling this way, looking this way, like, give me my phone, Shark, give me my fucking phone. I hear him from the back of my head on the left side now. He like, I'm not giving you shit. Just go home. Go the fuck home. You don't need no phone. Go home. So I'm like, fuck that shit. Give me my phone. Back and forth, just consistent. Back and forth. Same shit over and over again. So then, boom. And people keep calling me. That's another reason why it just it's all over the place. But anyways, I don't even remember what was the last thing I said. This is what I'm talking about. Back and forth, we consistently saying the same thing, back and forth. So he ended up putting his gun in the car, putting it in my face, like, pull the fuck off. It's one in the head. Pull the fuck off. I'm not playing with you, Mac. So I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Give me my motherfucking phone. I straight told him like that. I don't know why. I don't fear shit. Only thing I fear is God. Okay? And that's why I'm still alive. I would never fear a gun that I shot. Ever. Simple. But that's besides the point anyways. But so he said that I skirt off. I skirt off, I guess I don't know what he thought, but I skirt off. I didn't even skirt off, but like my foot was on the gas. I definitely pulled off. And I said like I don't give a fuck, move that shit out my face, sure. Oh, I'm about to get irritated, bro. Anyways, cause I already just said it, so shit, fuck it. Um, so I tell him like move it out my face, bro. And I pulled off a little bit. That's when he let it go. I think it was about like 4 shots. Two of them hit me. Soon as I got shot, I instantly went numb. Mind you, I was driving. My foot was on the gas, so soon as I went numb, I lost all control. I crashed into a truck.
Hey,
I
Mom,
knew I was numb. First of all,
I
I
need your
knew I
car to
couldn't
get
feel
money for
nothing,
school.
and I knew I was gonna crash. I looked up. He shot me, mind you, so my whole chest down went numb, like I couldn't feel nothing. My chest fell on the drive on the steering wheel. It fell on the steering wheel, and the steering wheel turned to the right. Turned to the right. Okay, y'all. Okay. Please. Okay, I'm trying to hurry up and finish this now because y'all keep asking for part two. And I know once y'all see part two, y'all gonna be like, all right, bitch, we needed to finish. So why do I keep cussing? I think that was the problem too. Earlier, I was trying to talk so proper because you just never know who see what on the internet, and I'm just trying to put a different image out there for myself. Like, bro, going through a situation like this really will change you, but that's a different story. Anyways, soon as the bullets hit me, I crashed. I instantly crashed. My body fell, my torso, my chest, everything fell directly on the steering wheel. The steering wheel swerved to the right. I looked up and it felt like it happened in slow motion, but in the video, shit was fast as hell. I looked up, I just seen the truck. Like, then the airbags, all the airbags, boom. Then from there, the car had started smoking. So I'm yelling out for him to come help me. Like, um, I'm just gonna call him Tomato. Tomato, 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 come help me, come help me, come help me. The car smoking. I can't move. I can't feel nothing. I'm paralyzed. I can't feel nothing. So he ran over to the car. Um, and my guess is at that point, that's when he threw the gun because it did take him a little minute to get to me. But because after he got to me, he never left my side after that. Um, so he ran over to the car and shit. After that, I'm telling him like I can't walk, I can't feel, I'm paralyzed. You're gonna have to call the EMS. Like this shit is real. You hit me. I'm hit. So then from there, he tried to get me out. I guess he thought I was bullshitting. He thought I could walk. I couldn't. He let me fall on the ground. I'm telling him like, what the fuck, Shar? You dropping me? I got bullets in me. Like you can make it. Ugh, why do I keep saying his name? I'm so irritated. I'm telling him like I got bullets in me, like, bro, like you could be making them bitches move. You dropping me, you can't do that. You gotta call the ambulance right fucking now. Like, don't even try to pick me back up. He like, no, I don't got no phone. How I'm gonna call the ambulance? So a truck, a van, something rolled past. He tried to stop the van. I don't know why he thought that was a good idea in Detroit, but they rode right the fuck past us. They did not give a fuck. And I hope y'all fucking see this because y'all wrong as hell. Not that I even want to draw help because at the end of the day, me being in that position, nothing but a ambulance person needed to be moving me anyways. But still, damn, like I would hate if we really didn't have no phones and y'all really rode the fuck past us. But anyways, they rode past us. I'm still telling him like, bro, it's not my time to die. You have to call the ambulance right now. We don't know what's going on. Like, you have to call the ambulance. So he steady trying to play like he ain't got no phone. Mind you, he has a flip phone that he just made a call off of. So he picks me up, put me in the back of the car, tries to pull off. Car is totaled. We're not going nowhere. Car is totaled. Like, ruined. He tried to pull off. Car didn't go nowhere. Something sounded like it was dragging. I don't know, but that was rap. So then I'm steady telling him the same thing, like, come on, Char, bro. Damn, I'm about to get irritated, bro. I keep telling him, like, come on, bro. Just call the EMS. Call the EMS. Call the EMS. It's gonna be okay. Just call the EMS. I'm not gonna die if you just call the EMS. Like, it's not my time to die. So then from there he finally decides to call the EMS, and to me, it felt like it took them a long ass time to get there, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because I wasn't really paying attention to anything. I was sitting back there in the back seat, silent, praying, just trying to keep calm, trying to just keep my breath like steady, like not trying to send myself into shock because like I just know what come with this stuff and how it work if you overreact or if anything. So I was just back there just keeping calm and praying, literally. And he got out, he opened up the back door and he turned on the flashlight and he was flashing his flashlight in my face, yelling my name, just basically making sure I'm still alive still. And I was ignoring him for the most part. I mean, I think I looked up at him one time and I was like, I'm right, I'm good. Ain't saying nothing else to him that whole time. So then the EMS got there before the police. They finally got there. As they pulling up, he told me like, shh, don't say nothing. I'm gonna go to jail. That was the only thing he said. So that right there really like had me feeling some type of way because it's just like that's your main concern right now. Okay, bet. So then from there, the ambulance person came over to the car and he checking me out like he just looking at my wounds and stuff trying to see where I'm shot at. Then he put the call in like he asked him how old I am. He told him 20 years old. He put the call in like 20-year-old female, two gunshot wounds, one to the shoulder, one to the hip. So automatically right then and there I started panicking because I'm like, damn, shot not once but twice. What the fuck? And I'm 98 pounds. Mind you, I was not drinking this night. And I thank the Lord that I wasn't because if you know what alcohol do to you when you bleed, I probably would have not made it. And so then from there, like I said, I started panicking because I never expected that I was shot twice. And I wasn't even thinking that the situation was as severe as it was, honestly. Like I never thought, oh, I'm never gonna be able to walk again. I'm skipping too far ahead. Hold on. Anyways, I get in the ambulance. They put me in the ambulance. Um, the police is now here. We getting ready to pull off, but the police come to the back of the EMS truck and she's like, this young man out here said he's with you. He wants to ride. I said, no, he's the one who shot me. Definitely not. And I turned to the guy next to me and I said, call my grandma. And so then they shut the doors. They shut the doors and we got the fuck on. He was like, you going to St. John? I said, please don't take me to St. John. Please don't take me to St. John. They kill people there. He said, this is a trauma, ma'am. You have to go to St. John. I said, please, no, don't take me to St. John. Please. Begging him, crying the whole way there, like, don't take me to St. John. They called my grandma. I gave them the number. They call her. Um, they not telling her over the phone like what happened. Mind you, she out of town, so I don't even know why I told them to call her, but that was really like one of the only people who number I knew by heart next to his. So it was like, call my grandma. She gonna have to call my people for me. So um, I arrived to the hospital. From there, they started cutting off all my clothes. They started locating my injury. They started asking me if I could feel this, if I could feel that. Cause I just kept on screaming like, I can't feel, I can't feel, I can't feel. And they just kept on asking me. They kept touching stuff on my body, asking me if I could feel, and I'm just steady like, no, I can't feel, I can't feel. God has the final word, and you never know what can happen. It has been done plenty of times. And so, yeah, okay, I'm trying to hurry up and finish this now because
So yeah, YouTubers, and you can't tell these young kids nothing these days. You can't tell them nothing. They arguing and fighting like cats and dogs. I mean, maturity. Now I know why my grandma used to always say, "You can't afford that girl," or something like that. We got to do better when it comes to relationships. Like we gotta, like I said, get to know people. Take your time, get to know people. Keep them in the friend zone long as you can. Because if they like you enough, they'll wait around. If not, they didn't like you like that anyways. And so you two, yeah, just stay woke and stay safe until next time. Be blessed.